Alright, why the hell are Ghibli dubs so damn good? Lots of people glaze Ghibli movies for their art, their story intention, the arcs, the characters, yada yada yada. What I want to talk to you about today is the world of dubbing and how Studio Ghibli have absolutely cracked that code. Cause gosh darn, man, they have. What's up? If you're new here, my name is Ross. I am a voice actor. Also, the biggest simp for anime girls that can kick my ass. Now, to be honest with you, dub or sub, whatever your preference, I actually really don't think it matters. Either way, so long as you enjoy what you watch. However, what I find is that the original performance of any dubbed content is more nuanced and authentic as a whole. To me, it conveys the emotion that's more tangible, that's more grounded, that's more believable. In anime dubbing specifically, there's a lot of what I would call over-the-top performance. Oh my gosh, senpai! What the hell are you talking about, Fushiguro? When my Crunchyroll defaults to dub, it's like I've taken a triple dose of Tren and I want to rage. But there are exceptions to this. And Ghibli is one of those. Believe me, I grew up with Ghibli dubs, and to this day, I am still amazed to how good the dubbing quality is, the lineup of actors, the art style, everything. They nail it every single time. But in order to deep dive this, we have to talk about how dubbing works. Firstly, dubbing is the art of recording voices in another language to match the mouth movements and the story of the original video. This is so that it can reach larger audiences in different countries that don't necessarily speak the native language of the original content. i.e., Naruto's in Japanese, but people in the US want to watch it in English, people in Spain want to watch it in Spanish, and in Brazil, they need it in Portuguese. This isn't just for animation, by the way. This is everything from movies, TV series, trailers, advertisings. Communities from around the world have wanted to watch content from other regions of the world for the longest of times, but in their native languages. And for that, you need a voice actor to dub it. A session of dubbing usually looks something like this. Voice actor is in the booth, engineer and dubbing director are in the control room. This can also happen over live calls and streams, but more often than not, it's IRL. In the booth, you have a script for the scene you're about to record and a screen that's showing you the animation. Your job is really simple. You look at the animation and you match the lip movements of the character to the words on the script at the time when indicated. But you also have to do it with the right vocal tone and the right context for the scene. Okay, how are we feeling? We good to go? Yep, I'm ready when you are. Let's take a crack at it. In a few seconds, we're gonna do some playback, and then when the indicator changes, that's the line that we want you to record and sync for. All right, cool. Rolling, ready when you are. Whoa, sensei. Nice, very, very nice. Let's try a little bit more surprise. Longer on the whoa. Yeah, this is an anime. Okay, longer on the whoa. Whoa, sensei. Nice. Okay, cool. This is an anime. A little lighter, less intense. You know, it's a kid show. You know what? Do the anime voice. The anime voice. That's okay. Yeah. Yep. 100%. Whoa, sensei. Amazing. Okay, how's that? Let's move on to the next line. Maybe we come back to this at another time. But we definitely don't have any more time to spare on it. Okay, cool. Nice takes. Keep up that tone though. That tone at the end, last take, exactly what we need. Timing is everything, and timing is everything. Meaning, the timing that the voice actor takes to match the lip sync is everything. But what's even more important than that is the timing that the studio can afford to spend on each line. The original subbed editions are released and published every week, and the English dub and other dub versions are out a week behind. Each episode is constantly a week behind. Now that's for exclusivity reasons. And even if it's not an exact week every time, dubbing artists still need to see at least 90% of the finished product in order to match the mouth movements. And in a world of production, that's an incredibly quick turnaround time. Of course, there's pros and cons to this. The main con is that we don't have the luxury to focus on tonal intention and accuracy, especially when the primary objective is to make sure that it releases on time and we're not spending too much on each line. A pro is that you have access to the final episode, at least 90% polished up, and you can see the lip sync clearly, so there's no guesswork. In contrast, The sub voice actor sees rough animatics, if not less, the very, very bare bones of the animation, and they don't see the full picture. But they definitely have more time to think about character intention and tonal variation in context of the scene, i.e. the things that make the scene more believable. A prime example of this, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Nanamin vs. Haruta. His tone is supposed to be calm, collected, calculated. This is a form of businessman whose entire character trope is around corporate professionalism. His voice actor, Kenjiro Tsuda, legend, said, "You know what, I don't think he would be calm and calculated."
No.
They liked his angry take so much that they went back and changed the animation to match his tone of performance. That simply is not a luxury that we have in this fast-paced, quick turnaround time of the dubbing world. Unless... ding, 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 presto! Unless it's a movie that doesn't have to be released in a week, that has no major time constraints, and is run by a company that prioritizes authenticity of character emotion and the story above everything else, i.e. Ghibli. So time to match the tone and intention of the original version is something that they have absolutely locked in, but what they also have down to a T is casting. Now, don't get me wrong, and now the whole internet's against me. Anime shows and series cast amazing voiceover artists who are extremely talented. But let's be honest, the scene is oversaturated. And do the producers have the budget to hire titans of the industry from Hollywood who are the best of the best, who will also incentivize new viewers and new fans to go and watch?
No.
And for the record, I don't think every production should. Ghibli has the budget, Ghibli has the time, and so they do. Patrick Stewart, Mark Hamill, Dakota Fanning, Kirsten Dunst, Michael Keaton, John DiMaggio, Anne Hathaway, Christian Bale. I'm only naming like a handful here. But all of these people have made a profession, not out of being the best lip syncers, but out of being the best emulators of emotion. Be that on camera or in the recording booth or anywhere. It's as simple as that. What, so time and casting? That's it? That's all it boils down to? Really, Ross? Like, no. There are other factors. Demographic of viewers in the West versus the East, for example. A lot of the time, anime gets chalked up to being a kid's show in the Western eye, instead of getting the actual recognition it often deserves for being complex stories with in-depth characters, stories of morality and ethics. But overall, I think that's changing as anime becomes more mainstream. The consistency of the story and how much context the voice actors have, that often gets misconstrued a lot. But to be honest with you, I could go on talking about this forever until the next season of Demon Slayer comes out. I won't. These are just my thoughts. The real question is, do you agree with my analysis? If you do, comment down below. Hell, actually, scratch that. If you don't, comment down below. Let's have a debate. Let's go through all of this. If you like these kind of nerdy deep dives, consider subscribing. And of course, keep recording.